Hi, and welcome to my channel, Totally Finds. In today's video, I am going book shopping. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, it's okay if you haven't. I am on a book buying ban until March, and it's still January, but it's okay though, because you know, I'm just going to look. I'm not gonna buy anything. I just really want to see what's out there. You know, I'm really doing us a service. You never know, you know. Yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, so I'm sorry, that's really close. Okay, not a lot of people are in here, but I still don't want to talk very loudly. And just picked up this book, A Ruinous Fate. I'm not buying it or anything. I think it's interesting, and my husband took the cart. So the truth about white lies. White privilege. Okay, whatever. Anywho, yeah, I'm just looking. I've said this before. I'm just looking. And since I'm just looking, I just want to look for books that are not talked about a lot that I notice. So yeah, I think if I pick up a book from each section, maybe that would be great. You know, just to look at, of course. Of course. You know, I hear people talk about this book so much. I feel like I want to pick it up, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll think about it. I've read these two. These Deadly Games, in my opinion, is a lot better than All Your Twisted Secrets. So if you want like a book recommendation, I recommend These Deadly Games. That one is really good. I really need a basket. It's not what you think. They looked interesting, so I just was picking up a few. Okay, I can explain. I'm just looking.
I'm glad you get a biscuit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting them. I just was looking at them. They look really. Oh, okay.
Alright, show you this. Oh.
Their bargain table is where it's at. You see these prices? I think I had the Sky Hunter book. What is this? Is this? It's not the sequel to that. Okay. Trying to think. I do have this book, but I haven't read it yet. This was a book I was interested in buying. I have this book here, The Best Laid Plans, but I have not read it yet. I have Love is a Revolution. I have that too. Haven't read it yet. I have a lot of books I have not read. Oh look, Curses is over here. I have that one too. The Queen's Secret. I'm seeing this, but where's the Queen's Assassin? Oh my gosh, there's books down here. I never knew that. Like, I've been looking at the table for this long and never noticed there were books down here. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. It's crazy. This is the second book and I found it here. And isn't that crazy how this book kind of looks like this? Yeah, gosh. Ooh, I like this. I've been very interested to read this. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know. Got discount Twilight. Okay. I'm just looking, and let's see. It's an interesting cover. Ooh, I wonder what this is about. I really want to read this. I don't know if it's good or not. Has anyone read this book before? And what do you think? I'm gonna put this back. You know, see, since I'm not buying anything, and might as well not pick it up, you know? Of course. Feels like us. Okay. That kind of mother. Oh, you want to talk about mothers? Let me know if you know what that's from. Oh, come on. Were you surprised? Oh. But to be fair, my husband bought it, so I Uno reversed that one. Yeah, so let me show you what I got from Books A Million. Okay. Some of them are like part of a series, so I want to put those in order. Let me see. Do this one last. Okay, so the first book I have is Gone Too Far by Natalie D. Richards. And as you can see, I got it on a bargain. And it's not a pretty interesting. So the main character, Piper, she is so ready to get out of high school and leave all of it behind her. But then she finds this mysterious notebook, and it has the secrets and sins of her fellow classmates. And she gets this anonymous text that she should make them pay for all their sins, basically. And I guess she's trying to figure out if she should do it or not. So, yeah, this is like a YA thriller. So, hopefully it's good. One way to find out, and that's to read it. Next is Don't Let in the Cold by Keely Parak. So the main character, Lottie, she takes her new stepsister, Jade, to a cabin in the woods, essentially. It's just supposed to be for one night, but a solar flare just creates a massive blackout. So there's no power, no cell reception. And, you know, so they're in for a long night ahead. And then this stranger named Alex comes up and says, like, hey, I need help. I need some shelter. Like, I'm by myself, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay. But then Lottie sees that he's talking to these mysterious people at night. And she's wondering, like, what is he up to? Why is he lying about it? And then eventually there's a fire that forces all of them to leave the cabin. So now they're experiencing the elements of this cold winter and also being haunted by, not haunted, hunted by Alex's accomplices. So yeah, this is like, it seems like it's going to be very intense. So I'm looking forward to reading that as well. Next up is part of a saga series, the Andromeda Saga by Sasha Ellsberg and Lindsay Cummings. It is called Sinif, and it was also a bargain as well. I think based on this tag, I believe there's 4 books in this series, and it's supposed to be like a science fiction action type of story. It's a YA sci-fi action adventure type of situation. So Captain Andromeda Rosella and her all-female crew are not pirating, but basically commandeering a starship called the Marauder. And I guess they're going through some life-threatening mission. So, yeah. Try to change up my typical reading style because I don't always go towards science fiction. So I got that. Next up is No Way Home by Jodie Feldman. When I read the back of this, it made me think of another book called Those Who Pray. Because the main character in that story ends up in Italy, and this main character, Tess, ends up in Italy too. It was always her dream to go to Rome, Italy, and she goes to Italy on a student exchange program, and she stays with her Italian host family, and the girl that's in the family is named Sophia, and they don't really speak any good English, but they're pretty cool, and Sophia, basically is her tour guide and shows the city off, and everything's all daisies. But then Tess wakes up and her host parents are speaking perfect English, and Sophia is brandishing a knife over Tess's parents and say, like, do everything we say or they'll die. So basically Tess has to commit a whole bunch of high-risk crimes and don't get caught. Excuse me, Miss Bam. What? They took her passport, her credit cards, her phone. It's like, I'm a young girl. How do you expect me to do things? I'm not like some criminal. How am I supposed to do? When people are desperate enough, they'll do so many surprising things. Jeez. And lastly, I got a trilogy. It's called the Imperium Trilogy by Claire Legrand. So I got 3 books here. And you may notice that the second book is taller. And if you can see the word, I believe it says International Edition. Yeah. Yeah. So the first book in the series is called Fury Born. Just show you this, and it's about 2 queens, and they are going to war. They're not going to war against each other because one queen lives 1,000 years before the other one, so they're all fighting for something essentially. So Fury Born is the first one. The second one is called Kingsbane, and the reason why I ended up getting this one is it was in the bargain bin for $3.97, so why not save some money there? And the last one is called Lightbringer. I really like that their crowns are on all the books, as you can see. Fury Born and Lightbringer, they were full price, so might as well save a deal on the second one, right? So yeah, that is my haul from Books A Million. I don't have a Barnes and Nobles here, so I know every book girly ends up going to Barnes and Nobles or something, and the website I usually get books from, they don't have any good sales, so that's why I haven't bought any books online lately. So yeah, we plan to go to another bookstore today, so cross my fingers that I don't end up with more books, because I'm on a book buying ban. As I've stated several times, it's not my fault that my husband bought these. I'm just saying. Yeah. back. So we went to another bookstore. My husband wanted to pick up some figures or something like that. So while I was there, I might as well look at some books. And to be fair, these books, all of them were $6 and below. So got a good deal on these books. But again, I'm on a book buying ban. My husband bought these. So I didn't get these. Okay, let me show you the books I got. The first one is Flame in the Mist. It is described as being a cross between Game of Thrones and Arabian Nights. So, yeah. I can't tell you too many details of it, but I do know the main character is Mariko. She's the only daughter to a samurai, and her only purpose really is to be married. She does have a twin brother, Kenshin, and he's highly skilled just like her, but you know, he has different privileges than her. So she is off to meet her betrothed, but her carriage is, you know, attacked, and she's the only survivor. And I believe she pretends to be a boy while she's plotting her revenge. So not only she's trying to get revenge, but she's trying to, you know, figure out where she fits in this world. So yeah, it's the backdrop of feudal Japan. So it's an action-packed adventure. So there's that. Next, I really wanted to get this book after I seen the movie. So it's been years since I've seen this movie, but I definitely wanted to read the book, and that is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I actually love the movie. I know it's not, you know, people's ideals, but it is like extensive, you know, series. So I just wanted to at least get the first book and see how well the flow is as far as the story is concerned, and then see if I can get the rest of the series. So yeah, there's that. Next is The Safest Lies by Megan Miranda. This one is basically a suspense. The main character, Kelsey, she's a product of assault. Her mother was kidnapped, and after she escapes, she does not leave their house for 17 years. Then Kelsey gets into a car accident when her car drives off a cliff. She is rescued, but a few days later, her mom disappears. So she's trying to figure out what happened and, you know, face basically her darkest fears. And the front says, "When you don't know can hurt you." So I'm actually very excited to read that. Next is Honor Among Thieves by Rachel Kane and Anne Augury. I think that's how you say it. Probably that's wrong. Probably. Basically, this is like a sci-fi, I think. So main character Zara, she is selected to be a team to explore the outer reaches of the universe, and she boards some alien ship, and I guess she has a lot of things in common with the I'm gonna say people, aliens on that ship, and apparently things she thought she knew were not true, and it's a lot more ominous than she realized. So yeah, that's all. It just sounded interesting to me. So there's that. And then the last one I got is Rules for Vanishing by Kate Alice Marshall. It's essentially just a ghost story. So yeah, that's it. So yeah. Okay. I okay. Yeah, so these are my new babies that have come into my household. I'll make sure I'll take good care of them. I did not expect to get you guys today, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through on this weird journey with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.